Tracking Metro, the red light shut down for this summer, fast approaching starting July 6th. Several stations in Montgomery County closing while WMATA does critical work.
So we've been talking about the train impacts, and those are significant, but drivers will be impacted too, because as we've told you, bus lanes are taking over one of the biggest commuters corridors in the area. Homa Bash is in Bethesda right now to break down what's going to change for drivers as well. Homa?
Hey, Jim, Marina, a lot is going to change. The message we kept hearing today is short-term pain for long-term gain. But let me talk about the pain, because it is going to be rough. And all of this, of course, is happening during a very, very busy summer. So riders are going to have to deal with metro stations shut down and taking those shuttle buses, while drivers are going to have to deal with parts of Rockville Pike shrunk down because of a bus-only lane.
So why would a bunch of elected officials like our county executive and our council president and myself come together 8 days before a primary election to talk about such a painful subject? Because it's really important. And we got to get it right. But it is going to be very challenging. It's going to be very painful.
When you start isolating weekends on the calendar, there's not a lot as many people would think. Then when you look at a thing like the 250th, there's been a lot of activity added this summer that was not planned for when we even shut, there was no IndyCar. We found out about an IndyCar race probably in February, that we're going to do that in August. And unlike this project's been planned for multiple years.
So the shutdown starts in 3 weeks, July 6th. It runs until September 6th. You heard WMATA GM Randy Clark saying the timing for this busy 250 summer is the best they can do. They will never close down for certain weekends like July 4th, Pride, Cherry Blossom, or Inauguration. Now, impacted red line stations are Grosvenor, Strathmore, Medical Center, and Bethesda. For context, last July and August, those stations averaged about 12,500 trips per weekday. Metro will have free coach shuttle buses running, 100 of them, from North Bethesda to Friendship Heights, running every 5 to 8 minutes. There is an express option and a local one as well. That one will have a roughly 48-minute total travel time. To help, the State Highway Administration is putting in 7.5 miles of bus-only lanes on Maryland 355. So taking it from 3 lanes of traffic down to 2 on parts of Wisconsin and Rockville Pike. Along with the mezzanine and track work, they're also working to link the Bethesda station to the Purple Line, which should finally open late next year. Here's what some commuters we spoke with had to say.
It'll be a challenge, but fortunately they're providing shuttle buses, so hopefully it won't be too horrible.
In terms of the calendar, it's not so bad. Won't be too hot, won't be too cold. And I think it's manageable.
I feel like it's kind of shut down the whole summer, especially as a teenager. I mean, we don't all obviously have cars.
It is not convenient for us. Construction is construction. If it benefits the greater good, then we might as well take the plunge for a few months and then have a better rail service at the end of it.
So Metro is telling people add about 20 to 25 minutes to your commute just to make up for the shuttle buses, the drive time, all of that. Again, this starts July 6th and runs through September. Guys.